You got 100% Wildlands. Are you going to play it right now? For canister, you at work? Because vehicle. I tried to open up the game, just give it a test run before this stream. We're going to start it in about 50 minutes, and I couldn't get past character creation. So I'm going to need your guys' help because I'm really struggling at any game that isn't casting Rocket League. I just can't do it. I'm in the deep end. I can't cope. But yeah, let's get this best of 5 underway. Joreuz, definitely the heavy favorite here. He's looked great on stream recently, and is the higher rated of the two players going into this one. But Whopper is certainly capable, and he's had experience on stream in the past, so let's see if he can cause the upset. Not a bad kickoff for him early on. Joreuz backing off. Whopper not the most testing shot though, straight down the middle. Joreuz on the counter now. Let's see what he can do. Low 50-50. Whopper catching a piece of Joreuz on the exit. Pre-flip in a position. Won't get him there, but the shot bounces off the post and high. So Whopper safe for the time being. Yapo, thanks to the 3-month Prime. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Oh, hold on a second. Whopper, I think he just missed a flick, but flew straight into Joreuz on the landing. Look at that. He boosted straight into Joreuz after realizing that the flick didn't pan out as he was anticipating. It's a nice little recovery there. Good improv after the initial thing went wrong. You're at College of Gas maybe later today. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully it's as hype as you think it is. Joreuz flip reset, gets a good bit of height on the pop. Look at that. Whopper thought he could beat him to it, but he was absolutely incorrect. Brilliant contortion there by Joreuz. He had to stretch his neck out for it. Brilliant goal to tie things up. TreeBear88, thanks for the 8-month Prime. Welcome to the stream today, my friends. How you doing? Earlier stream. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. All of you Europeans who can't catch the late ones. Oh, what a save by Whopper. It looked like Joreuz was going to go straight over his head with the direct air dribble. That's something that he's well known for, and he's had a lot of success on stream with in the past in a world of air dribble bumps and air dribble dunks. Joreuz still just doing vanilla air dribbles and making them work. But Whopper holding his own here. I saw somebody in chat at the start of this was saying, what's Whopper doing on stream? Well, he's actually a very solid player, and just a very nice goal here by Whopper. It old-fashioned here. Just dropping the ball into a rolling dribble. Cut and backflip pop. But it's effective, especially against a passive defender, because Joreuz is in a tough spot there. He can't actually counter-attack on that play. Oh, it looks like Joreuz might have DC'd. Hold on. Let's see what happened. Yeah, Whopper has noticed, and he's not going to take a goal. Very respectful there by Whopper. Joreuz disconnected on the kickoff, and now Whopper is going to continue attacking. Delayed shot, but Joreuz has this one calculated, and he will be able to collect the possession. He gives back the ball to Whopper. That's interesting. Whopper actually being really nice there to Joreuz by giving him the pass after the disconnect on kickoff, but he's not going to give him a free pass on this one. 3-1. Hold on a second. I just realized, I think my chat might be disabled. My chat was disabled. My bad. He's having some cable issues. Should be fixed now. Yeah. I think I actually didn't miss any chat. We turned the chat on at exactly the right time. 8-Armed Devil, thanks to the 23-month Prime. Welcome back to the stream, buddy. How you doing today? Yeah, Whopper looking to punish Joreuz here for having a faulty cable. You know, funny as it is, that is a part of competitive Rocket League. I don't know how, but there have never been reliable cables for controllers. It's bizarre. You'd think by now that players would have found one that works. I don't think it's out there though, so it's not on the player, not really their fault that they can't find a good one. But that is actually a part of the game. You've got to be able to just shrug that off and get on with it, because this could happen at any time, and if it happens and the other player scores, well, that's unfortunate for you, I guess. You just got to try and play on, and play on Joreuz will. Brilliant hitbox in the 50, and he's back within one. You found one that works. You mean a cable, any? I've not got this issue because I play with a keyboard, so we never have issues like that. It's this to be. Thanks to the 100 bits. Cheers from just saying goodbye from YouTube. Welcome to all of you who are just coming by from YouTube to lurk or chat or watch. What MMR is this? I don't know, but we're pretty close to the start of the season, so MMR is very high fluctuation. right now. Strong kickoffs from Joreuz. He's coming back here, and now he wants to take the lead. Not the best landing on the ceiling. He's going to try for the flip reset anyway, but that was ambitious, perhaps a bit too much so, because Whopper back in front. Only 2 minutes and change left. Where's Whopper from? He's from the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Any tips on a quality cable? No, I can't give you any tips on that, I'm afraid. Here, can you type one in chat if you're actually going to play the Ghost Recon Breakpoint Open Beta today, or if you have played it already, because I might need some help from somebody who has. You are okay. Well, we've got a couple of ones there, guys. You just type one. Did you have any issues getting past character creation screen? Because I was trying to get on that earlier and it wouldn't let me. I was clicking like OK, accept character, and it just didn't do anything. Yeah, maybe might need to figure that one out in a bit. Oh, look at Whopper! He's actually going to pull out the top corner air dribble as well. You're downloading now? Sorry, don't know. Don't worry about it, mate. I'm just wondering, because I don't want to get stuck on it when I try to go to it in a minute. Chronic, welcome back to 3 months Prime. And best of luck in the salt mine. Going to be awesome to watch you play your games in that tournament. Snicks, thanks for 10-month Prime. Would I rather a pizza or eat? That's a pretty difficult one, actually. That is actually a really difficult question. I don't know. I really don't know. Some of these, like, you know, dilemma questions are extremely difficult. I don't know, what did Brian say? He probably said something like, would you rather have eat pizza and sit on a flowers? He probably said something like that. It would have been easier to answer the Brian variation of that, so he's not going to read out naughty words. Do I have a fantasy league set up yet? Yes, I do. I don't know if there's a command for it in chat. There may be, but I'm accepting everybody first come first serve for it. There's a lot of spaces. Now look at this, guys. Joreuz, despite his best efforts, is not able to come back against Whopper until now. At least he's got a minute left. Can he make it happen? Kickoffs were going well for him before, but now Whopper replies with a kickoff goal of his own. Is he going to make it a second one? No. Slow play from Whopper. Doesn't want to go all in with low boost. Oh, look at that. Deft touch. And he's ahead by 3. And this is going to answer any questions about Whopper's ability. He is absolutely here to make the upset win happen. Joreuz has yet to be defeated on stream, if I'm not mistaken. He said butterfly. Okay. So Brian said, would you rather eat a pizza and sit on a butterfly, or eat a butterfly and sit on a pizza? I suppose I just have to sit on a butterfly, but I have to try and, you know, do it lightly so the butterfly doesn't perish while I do so. That makes it a lot easier, actually, the Brian censored version. Alright, Joreuz off target here, and Whopper with a nice reaction to his late shot. He's going to keep things all good for himself. Another clear ball. Keeps Joreuz back again. Give to those men some cookies. Wait, is that a prize pool? Is that like a code for prize pool? Mental heals. Either way, thanks for £40 donated, and just let me know in my Twitch chat what that is, if that is prize pool, because I don't actually know what that means. I don't know what that means. Whopper actually in a bit of trouble here. It looked like he was all set to confirm the win in game 1. But Joreuz getting a couple of goals now puts him on the brink. He needs to just get a good, safe kickoff here. Now that is better than the last one, but it's far from safe. Joreuz coming at him. He actually goes for the boost, not the ball, and that allows Whopper to ground it. 1-0 Whopper. It was a bit dangerous at the end there, but he'd given himself enough of a lead. Well done. Let me just save one replay here before we get into the next game here. Yeah, boost is definitely greater than ball. I imagine Joreuz play at the end of that game. He was hoping that Whopper would pop the ball or try and like hit fast aerial for it and just knock it into the corner, and then he was going to grab the boost and try and collect the ball afterwards, but it didn't work out because Whopper just went in a bit later. He didn't panic and grounded it, and a nice ball chasing there by Whopper. He's managed to steal the corner boost while Joreuz is making a save. Joreuz getting on the right side of him and threatening a bump to stay relevant. Now he's going to get the boost in the back corner on spawn. Perfect timing there. Just wanted to check if he would get it. But Whopper continues to impress with his offense. Brilliant mix-up once again. I don't think he's shown Joreuz the same shot twice. This is difficult to stop, no matter how good you are in defense. Rift, thanks for continuing your gifted sub that you got from Civic, and also Danjere for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream, I should say. And that is a good save by Joreuz. Look at the distance he's got on that ball. And he needed that because Joreuz is coming back with 100 boost. The Whopper is absolutely ready to challenge him. Maybe gone a bit too far though. Joreuz nails the wall shot. And he is tied up. Whopper actually missing his challenge. Hyena, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Have you seen the new Twitch layout? Yes, I have. The Samurai. I just saw it as I went live. The first time I saw it is immediately as I went live today. And I must say, I'm pretty impressed. I'm enjoying it. Hey Guan, if you do get the Ghost Recon Breakpoint downloaded before 6 PM your time, try going through the character creation and see if you can get through it. Maybe it's just a bug for me, and I don't know what I'm going to do if that bug does stand, because I can't exactly reschedule a sponsored stream, but we'll see. Joreuz trying to be as efficient as possible with his boost here. And look at that flip reset. Whopper just gets baited in, and Joreuz gets it over him in the nick of time. Beautiful. Whopper should really have seen that coming, to be honest. He has to respect Joreuz's ability to land on the ball and then immediately flick it, because he's shown that several times in the past, and Whopper not showing adequate respect there. It's going to be 4-1 after a kickoff goal. Joreuz with a much better start to game number 2. Download finish. Pog. That is a Pog. Alright. See if you can go further than me in the game and actually make a character. Actually, I made a character. I just couldn't do anything beyond that. It wasn't letting me progress. I was clicking save and continue and nothing was happening. But it is in beta, so it's probably just a small bug that will later be fixed. Hyena can't even bring himself to say my full name. Well, of course not, because then this will get demonetized. Who knows? I'll probably get banned on Twitch if I do. But good try. You almost caught me out with your name. I almost said it. Lenny's just struggling. He can't download it in time. This little jump by Joreuz to recover. It might be too high on the pop, though. It is. Whopper getting away with being down by 5 goals early on. Linear dribble. What's he got planned? It's a low 50-50. That was quite deceptive. How about 2? Joreuz going to compliment Whopper for this strategy because it didn't look all that complex, but it is super effective. He got Joreuz to pre-jump twice. Very nice mind game. He was pretty limited for options there outside of the low 50-50. I mean, what else is he going to do other than maybe drive ahead of the ball and demo Joreuz out the net? Loving Whopper's offense today. Super impressed. Mr. Sweetie, thanks for the 7-month tier 1. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? The Whopper actually not getting enough power on that to get it away from Joreuz, but Joreuz has completely starved the boost, so he doesn't have too many options either. Mental Heart Heal stays, thanks to the content, mate. I spend all my lunch breaks with some great content, thanks to you. I appreciate the kind words, man.
Content, mate. I spend all my lunch breaks with some great content, thanks to you.
Did you reply actually in chat? Because I tried to look, but I couldn't see. You didn't at me, certainly. But was that initial donation and this one a prize pool, or is this just for me to go buy cookies? Because the first message said, give to those men some cookies. And I don't know what that means. But you just let me know in Twitch chat if you want. Either way, 50 quid. That is incredibly generous. The in-game commentator is interesting for Champions Field. Like I've said in the past, I've actually brought this up on my stream many times, but I would love a Shogun voice like commentary pack for this map. Can you imagine if you're playing Champions Field and you've got the Shogun commentary pack? So it's, instead of this guy saying what a save, like that generic English accent, how about we get an even more generic English accent like Shogun's to do it for us? Who would type 1 in chat if you would download the Shogun, what do you call it, voiceover pack DLC? We'll make it $3, and Shogun can get 50% of the proceeds. We're gonna make Shogun rich here. Psionics, please. We need to get him loaded. I would turn that on. I would like turn on a bunch. Like if we could bring back findable carpet as well, that would be brilliant. That would be fantastic. A Brian commentary pack as well. Oh, see, I'd love to hear Brian doing some play-by-play for this one. What a magnificent goal. It would really add to the experience, in my opinion. Mint Heist. Do what you want with the money. Alright, I'm gonna buy cookies then. I guess I'll buy cookies. By the way, I've still got 100 quid prize pool from Buchanas that I've not used because I didn't get a match. It was a Fairy Peak match that he wanted, and we've not had Fairy Peak back on since. So next time Fairy Peak plays in stream, there's 100 quid prize pool just waiting to happen. So that's exciting. Hey, Saki Chat, cheers for another tenner. What is going on?
For you to get some
donation button's usually pretty dead outside of charity streams, but I appreciate that a lot, man. I'm going to go buy lots of cookies. How many cookies can I get for 70 quid? That is a lot of cookies. I mean, you know what cookies are actually pretty good is the Subway cookies. And speaking of Subway, remember to use your Subway emote when you cheered. That wasn't actually planned. I was genuinely hyping up Subway cookies there because they are brilliant. I'm a huge fan. Is my RLCS Season 8 Fantasy League up? It is. Shrub Killer. How do you join your league? Do we have a what do you call it? Command for that?
This one is for the prize pool.
This is for the prize pool. Alright. Winner takes all £10. Let's do this. September is over. Ended 24th. Ah, for goodness sake. Well, never mind. Don't use the Subway emotes because it doesn't exist anymore. Oh yeah, there's the Fantasy League. Go ahead and join it if you want to be in it. It's just going to be pure Twitch today, or this time. Brutal by Joreuz. He side flips off the inside of the post to confirm the victory in Game 2. And it was a brave attempt by Whopper. Once again, he's putting on a great show here. Both of these guys are. But it is Joreuz, the favourite to win this series, who equalises in Game number 2. I could easily see this going to Game number 5, not going to lie. Cheeky wee pull shot saved by Whopper at the end there. There's also 200. Me and someone else for John Sandman and Sunless 1v1 best of 5 if you want to cast and commentate. Did you tweet that at me, or is that from my Twitch chat that this came out, or did you just tweet that at John Sandman and Sunless? Because of course I'll be down to commentate a $200 show match between John Sandman and Sunless. That would be pretty good game actually. I don't know who I'd pick as a winner for that. That would be a pretty interesting one. Hey, no worries, Lenny. Take care, man. They got no response. Still have the sway that you have. So you want me to reach out to them? Snacky chat. Do you want me to reach out? Who is the other person? It was you and somebody else? I can't remember who the other person was. Hey, Madgart. That is much appreciated. Thanks for 100 bits. Thanks for the support. You're absolutely welcome for all the content, man. I'm trying to look at my chat here. I don't miss out who that other $100 donation was for the prize pool of John Sandman versus Sunless Scan. What a series that would be. Can confirm. Oh, was it UFO Suit? Oh, it was a guy named Buckaroo. Only if you want to. Oh yeah, of course. Of course I'll cast. Absolutely. I mean, my job is just to find matchups that I think you guys on Twitch and also on YouTube will want to see. Beautiful recovery there by Whopper. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It was a mind game by Joreuz. Does make it past him. It's a good try though. After getting bumped in this exchange, he managed to half flip the right direction, and the pre-flip was the only way he'd save a fast shot, so he tried his best. Joreuz read his mind, and we're all tied up again. Wait, it was you, Fosup. So wait, have we got 3 people in who wanted to put $100 into John Sandman Sunless Can? This is becoming a pretty legitimate prize pool. It already is pretty legit. That's a lot of money. Your character's face is generic. I guess you're playing the generic character. Did you get past that screen, Gwan? Did it work for you? Are you into the actual game? Just you and Fosup. No worries. No worries, Snacky-chan. I'll see if I can get it set up. It could be fun. Charlie1, thanks for 100 bits. Finally caught your second stream. Really excited for the salt mine. Hey, me too, man. It's I've already recorded 4 of the games and they've been brilliant. So looking forward to do the rest of it. It is a lot of recording to do, a lot of organization, but happy to do it for you guys. It's a pleasure. Whopper, happy to knock Joreuz into the goal and send them all in right after him. Mr. Electric, thanks to the Prime, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I could definitely see this going to 5. Whopper's really holding his own here against Joreuz, despite the ranked disparity and also the success on stream. Whopper's never won a series. Joreuz never lost one. Flip resets for Joreuz. They're so threatening. He even scores when he misses the shot on the ball. But this is really deceptive. Whopper waiting for the top corner finish, because that's where the ball's likely to be. And gets mind gamed by accident. Do I like the new Twitch update? I must say I do so far. I mean, I've not really had too much time to use it because I just saw it as I went live. But I'm enjoying it so far. Whopper tries to go over the top. Now that recovery is going to give him a wave dash, but no other plays on the ball. Joreuz comes away with it. Nice bounce for him as well. And he's going to try another mind game. Backflip flick on target, but it's going to come off the crossbar before going in. Whopper was floundering. He didn't have any boost left, so he had to try and save this one in reverse. Not the easiest save to make. I thought this was going to be a help out Joreuz spam, but it's been misspelled initially. It's topper to help out Whopper. Okay, well done. That's actually a bit better. What rhymes properly with Joreuz? I don't know if anything does. Like, legitimately rhyme. Whopper's got a few more words that rhyme with that, I imagine. Very nice first touches here from Whopper as he gets into this sway of dribbling. He's a difficult player to challenge on the ground. He's sticking the ball so close to him that he can move it at any minute. Stealing shot by Joreuz, bounces into the top corner. And he's starting to pull away from Whopper now. Is there a difference in class between these two? Certainly the clinical shots from Joreuz have been the edge in game number 3. Synonymous Joreuz. Oh yeah, that's pretty close. Not a perfect rhyme, but definitely something that, you know, Eminem could make rhyme. Another little upside down jump recovery from Joreuz. He's doing a little 360 there, and in the middle he's using his jump to get down to the ground quicker. Oh, Whopper off the near post. Joreuz pinch shot, not enough power to reach the goal. I think it was off target as well. Notorious Joreuz. That's another one that's not a perfect rhyme, but it's pretty good. Sounds pretty cool as well. Joreuz ready and waiting for that low 50-50. I think he's adjusted well to Whopper's tricks in defense. Oh, look at that recovery by Joreuz. Once again, that same jump in the middle of a 360 manual flip as Twitch chat coined the move. Yeah, Whopper's going to have his work cut out for him if he wants to win this series now. Definitely changing my prediction from game 5 to a 3-1 win here for Joreuz. He's saving an awful lot more of Whopper's shots than he was earlier on. And Whopper's still having just as much difficulty saving Joreuz shots as he has been having all series long. The only way that Whopper can really come back here is with some very powerful kickoffs. Look at that from Joreuz. Oh my goodness. Whopper couldn't interfere with the early challenge off the ceiling. But Joreuz still had more in store. Such a nice touch there to bounce the ball into the top corner again. A lot of people are asking me what I think of the Twitch update. I like it, actually. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a very nice, sleek design. But like I also said, I've not had too long to try it. Joreuz missing a flip reset. That is rare. Whopper doesn't have the boost to get around the ball for the open net. Side flip shot will make it past Joreuz into the bottom corner, though. And there's hope for Whopper yet in game 3. That was a beautiful placement. Stick with Oreos because they're delicious. Joreuz Oreos. That's probably the best one yet, I would say. That's very close, in fact. Patience from Joreuz. And a mind game as well. Whopper is flopping around. Whopper flopper, I guess. That's pretty good. Pretty good rhyme. And it's really difficult to get the ball past Joreuz in these 50-50s. He controls them so well. And he needs to control it there because he doesn't have much boost to play with. So if his car or the ball move away from that position at all, then he's going to have a hard time getting back on, get control of the ball again. And not only does he keep it close, he keeps it scoreable. That makes life almost impossible for Whopper. Now he's still got an outside chance here. Nice shutdown on the flip reset setup. 23 seconds left. Whopper needs kickoffs to go in his favor. Hey, Roll J, thanks for the 4-month prime, and also Tiki Boy with the brand new prime. Welcome, guys. Appreciate you swinging by today. And that's arguably a kickoff win for Whopper, but he has to save it, which is not ideal. Joreuz is coming in early to keep the pressure on. Yeah, I'll take it back. It was easily a kickoff loss. I didn't realize it was going to go so badly on target. Thought maybe he'd be able to collect it and bring it into the corner with him. It's still possible, but like I keep saying, kickoffs need to go in Whopper's favor and heavily, and they won't. And just like that, Joreuz wins 2 games in a row, and he's now 2-1 ahead in the best of 5. Thanks to Snacky Chan for gifting 5 subs. Welcome to the stream, all the new subs, and also you gifted the Danny his 3rd month resub. Congrats to Danny on the random resub there. I suck toes. Do you now? Well, each to their own. Thanks for the 3 quid though. Appreciate that. Do you, Johnny? Nah. Not publicly, at least. Not publicly. Oh yeah, that's the donation that I just read out.
For just a nickel.
I can't say I would. Nah. I can't say I would, Bright. Not on any day that ends with a Y, at least. Whopper 1-0 early on. Pronounce or Joreuz. Which then rhyme is Joreuz. I guess, yeah, that's multiple word rhyme, yeah. Joreuz out of position here, not a lot of boost. In fact, none whatsoever, and Whopper is ahead by 2. Still keeping this very competitive is Whopper, and you know, props to him, because this is a tough matchup for him. Tough matchup for anybody, really. I mean, Joreuz is right up there with the best in Europe at the moment, after recently beating Flakes. I don't think you need any other matchups to convince you of this guy's skill. Let's see what he's got planned for his comeback, should it occur. Wasn't able to do too much there because Whopper is not showing any respect to Joreuz's aerial plays. He's getting in there nice and early. That's how you want to challenge anybody with flip reset tendencies. If you give them the time to get the reset, you're in big trouble, because then they have options. They can use it or they can fake with it. And Whopper knows he was in the receiving end of both of those types of goals so far this series. Trying to bide his time now. He doesn't want to get caught out of position, overextend and give away a free goal. You ask Joreuz to change his name to something easier to rhyme. I don't know what you would change it to though. What would you change it to? Like, if you're going to make a minor adjustment to Joreuz, what would you change it? Joreuz? I don't know. Joreuz sounds pretty good. Pretty unique name. Never heard of it, or I've never heard a name in esports like it. Might be one out there, but certainly none that I know of. Joreuz strong as ever in the dead ball 50s, and Whopper is out of position, getting boost. That is a misplay. Joreuz equalizes. Glorious Joreuz. See, there's actually quite a few near rhymes. That's really close, in fact. Joreuz Oreos, probably the Joreuz Oreos. Joreuz Oreos,
going to
yeah,
sleep,
probably
now got to work tomorrow, but love you, boy.
Alright, Hyena, thanks for another 100 bits. Appreciate that. Sleep well. Wait, where are you from that you're going to sleep right now? Is that like... Are you in Australia? Trying to guess. Ooh, okay. So that looked like it was going on target, but Whopper tagged Joreuz, knocked him into the ball, which sent the ball off target. Now he's got a good position here. Doesn't get a good landing, unfortunately. That impedes his takeoff. Also, no boost steal for Whopper. He really did extend out quite far for that one. Composure near the ball. He's netted Joreuz, or netted Whopper rather. Another chance at this possession play. He's playing as patiently as he can in offense. And I do like that strategy a lot, especially against Joreuz, who's difficult to get the ball past. Now Whopper with his best chance in a while, and Joreuz is nowhere near saving it. It's going to be tough to keep out either way, but still. What was Joreuz doing here? Looks like maybe he was thinking about going up the inside of the post for a save, but this isn't one of the maps where you want to be doing that. You can see through the wall from the outside on DFH, or on the Champions Field, I should say. Official Styler, thanks to the brand new Prime. Welcome to the stream. What happened to Twitch? It's a new layout. I actually kind of like it. I think I've said that 7 or 8 times already, but I'm going to keep saying it because I'm being honest here. New layout is strange. I'll have to. I've only seen like my stream, what my stream looks like with it, and I thought it looked fine. Joreuz a little bit unfortunate not to get a demo there onto Whopper. Looks like hitting the ball slowed him down beyond supersonic. Jack was taken. Thanks for 12 months, Prime. Appreciate that. Approximately, do you know when Saltmine is starting on YouTube? Saltmine is starting on YouTube. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, I thought Whopper was own goaling elaborately. It's starting. Your first match actually left is going to be up on the 10th of October, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that fact. Yeah, 10th of October. And it will go on until the 6th of November. That's when it's going to be up. So quite well. Ain't no worries left. I'll let you know any exact dates whenever you want. Just hit me up and I'll be exact. Oh, that is a pretty nice flick. Whopper silencing all the doubters with this series, even though he is behind. He has had some unreal offensive capabilities. Thatcher SH, extra 6 months tier 1. Welcome back. Thanks for the kind words as well. You know, if Whopper wasn't, I would say, slightly outclassed defensively, he would have been dead even with Joreuz, because both of them have had outrageously good offense in this series. But the decision making, the positioning, and just the readiness, the reads that Joreuz have had. It's the adaptability, you know, he switched things up after he realized that Joreuz, or Whopper rather, was mind-gaming a lot of his dribbles. Joreuz just sat back and went for lots of low 50-50s, but in fact it's Whopper who extends the lead now. After a boost steal, he was able to keep this one alive, and Joreuz just wanted Whopper to leave his corner there so he could at least get behind the ball for one of his 50s that he loves. But Whopper didn't give him that luxury. Still, Joreuz kickoffs doing work. 43 seconds left, Whopper's lead cut in half again. My pick for the winner is Saltmine. It's hard to pick, or it's hard to go against Lethamyr and First Killer as the favorites. Because those two, you know, Lethamyr's, he's won 1v1 tournaments before on my stream. In fact, both of the North American ones tournaments I ran on my stream, he won them both, unless you count the qualifier for the 12 Titans Year 2, which Sharif won. So I would say Leth like the historical favorite, and then you've got First Killer right now as the inform guy. He's popping off in NA, so they're you know, the two that I'm expecting to go far. And look at this. I was wrong to doubt myself. We may be indeed seeing a Game 5. Whopper doing work. And after me saying that he was outclassed defensively, he did put together a brilliant double save to open the gap up to 2 again. It's back to 1 though. Joreuz not done yet. Can he get another strong kickoff to send us into overtime? It's going to be quite decent for him. Loop around, gives him the possession, and he will gladly take this into a high-risk play. Not the best landing, and Whopper's already into the air to challenge. Joreuz, he's tilted himself there. He wanted more. He wanted a much better first touch and a much better landing on the ceiling as well, so he could immediately shoot that. Well played. Whopper didn't leave it up to chance. He got in there early and knocked the ball to safety. We're into Game 5.
Those tier 3 subs that you keep it up, my man.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support, Sir Reeves. And another tier 3 as well. That's ridiculous. How do I spell your name actually? It's Sir Reeves. Have you a tier 3 sub before? I think this is the first one that I've noticed. Did you do other ones offline maybe? Because I haven't got any other in my tier 3 doc, but yeah, just let me know in chat if that is not the first one. It's Game 5. Whopper on the verge, making the upset happen, and Joreuz gives him way too much space at the near post. Great patience by Whopper once again. Look at the placement with these close range flicks. Getting it right over Joreuz's head, giving him no way to take off with momentum and save it. The series of Whopper, you're not wrong, Post Soup. Choose the 250 bits, man. Joreuz wins the 50, but Whopper's got the boost. Let's see if he can bring this one down. Yes, he can. This is definitely going to surprise a lot of people who have been following Joreuz. Recent rise to the top of EU1s. The man who only just recently switched from PS4 and after doing so started dominating on the PC. A Whopper is every bit his equal today. And now Joreuz might start to get frustrated because that was extremely aggressive of him. And you know, I said earlier, he's usually the one making better decisions and calculating his options carefully. But that time, he did not respect Whopper's recovery, and he's suffering the consequences. 3-0. Joreuz really down in a tough spot now. How do you pronounce Joreuz? Well, like that, but I might be pronouncing it wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Don't know how he says it, but that's how I say it. A big win there for Joreuz. Whopper tried to steal the boost from under his nose. Joreuz got it, and the next one as well. Still though, Whopper has position on the ball, and he's beaten Joreuz to it again. Is that another goal? Yes, it is. Whopper 4-0 up inside 2 minutes in the last game. Who would have expected this? Honestly, my expectation for this series was 3-0 to Joreuz. Maybe 3-1 as my second best, or you know, second most likely outcome. But for Whopper to actually win this is so impressive. And the way that he's winning this series is not, you know, just sitting back and hoping that Joreuz makes mistakes. He's absolutely taken the game under control with some outrageous offensive abilities. Joreuz, boost advantage in Whopper's corner. He's got to dodge early if he's going to, and he doesn't. That allows Whopper to intercept what was just a basic air dribble. Hey, why you want to ban me? Don't ban me. If you ban me, I can't talk about it on Twitch chat. Actually, I never type in my Twitch chat. It wouldn't even be that bad, I guess. You can still read you can still read Twitch chat when you're banned. I don't know. There's no way as a streamer to like actually ban somebody from watching your stream, which would be quality actually. I'd love to troll people by banning them, but I don't know. I'm not really the streamer who would make the best use of that feature. Bacon and cheese, thanks to the 4-month tier 1. Psionics, please, it says. I hope that you're asking Psionics for the Shogun commentator pack, like I was earlier. That's my #1 Psionics, please, at the moment. Now that they've announced RLCS Season 8 in Europe, that's not the top priority anymore. Good reaction time by Joreuz. That's 1 goal. And he's got 2 minutes to find 3 more. Let's see if he can make it happen. Hey, full soup, just a 250 bits.
You're actually the precise reason they don't have that feature.
No way, man. I doubt it. I doubt it. I think that Twitch don't have that feature because it would be hard to implement. It would be hard to actually make happen. Because people would just like make new accounts to watch anyway. Wouldn't really make a difference. Alright, Whopper actually losing his lead very, very quickly. A strong kickoff, followed up with an even stronger one, has really brought Joreuz back. 1 goal game all of a sudden. And these are going to be the longest 2 minutes of Whopper's life if he tries to play this one out slowly. Has he got immediate revenge though? Yes, he has. Nice adaptation. Goes to the outside and wins hard. Big push kickoff there for Joreuz, or for Whopper, sorry. Yeah, Twitch does look different, bacon and cheese. You're not wrong. So Whopper taking the ball into the back corner. He would love to just waste some time here. He doesn't want to have to defend a 2-goal lead for 2 minutes. But he might not have to, because he's going to get a 3-goal lead. Joreuz, he is making mistakes in Game 5. He's giving Whopper chances that really weren't happening earlier on in the series. That was a plain sight reverse challenge from Joreuz. And Whopper is not going to let that go by without a punish. Whopper sticking near the ball. He wants to force Joreuz into the air. Now he wants to bring it into the back corner, but Joreuz won't let him. Wide open net. And there is a goal for Joreuz. Careless for Whopper in this exchange. Very, very careless. He needed a better first touch. We've got a minute and 29 left in the game. The final game of the series. Whopper's trying at every opportunity Ha! Okay, I'll see myself out. He's trying to get these little annoying bumps onto Joreuz. Anytime he can, he's just tagging him on the drive-by to keep Joreuz recovering constantly. Joreuz avoids him here, and he's back within 1 again. Such a close Game 5 here. Very, very tense. That last play, Whopper was just millimeters away from blocking Joreuz. But millimeters away is not good enough, especially when you're taking yourself out of the game to do it. And now Joreuz on the goal line, denied by the bar. Final minute and Whopper is hanging on. Joreuz going to start challenging early, you can guarantee that. But Whopper hangs on to his back corner boost control. Joreuz out of position, but he bumps Whopper out of the ball, and now he's trying to get him out of the game. Joreuz should have corner boost control here if he needs it. He's just going to try and get the immediate goal though. Whopper really in a lot of trouble in his own goal. We're all tied up with 34 seconds left. The pressure eventually got to Whopper. He was expecting Joreuz to be all over that ball. Turns out he had a bit more time than he was reading. But either way, top corner own goal is not how you want to give away your lead. Whopper loses his back corner boost. Joreuz open net, and he's back in the lead. That was a huge outplay there by Joreuz. He wave dashes into the bump to keep Whopper off his corner boost, and just when it looked like Whopper is going to take control, Joreuz gets his nose in front. Whopper with a huge kickoff win though, and he goes for the wall play. High risk, will there be a reward? First touch, where's the second one? Joreuz shuts it down, and he gets his corner boost. Whopper with the bumps, but I think Joreuz is going to be just fine here. In fact, it's going to be more than fine. Takes Whopper out of the equation, and he can secure the win with one more goal here. There it is. Joreuz, brilliant comeback. And that should do it. Whopper actually playing a fantastic series here. But in the end, Joreuz is too good. He played really well with physical plays at the end of this one. Bumps, demos, keeping Whopper away from the ball at key moments. But both players can be happy with how they played here. This is a great series. Very high level stuff. And a great showing for Whopper as well. Joreuz says he got so nervous. For those of you who can't read. I don't blame him. I mean, that was pretty tense at the end. Throw Whopper. Nah, come on. There's got to be a better amalgamation of words than that. Dispatchio, thanks for the prime sub. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, you leave for 1 minute and Joreuz sometimes somehow wins. It was a really good comeback, actually. He made some big plays. Some really good reads. Nice boost steals and bumps. Joreuz saying GG's, man. Good fakes. Or say good games, thanks for having me. Just going to read this out for people who can't read it because they're on like a low resolution. Yeah, really good games there from those guys. Appreciate them coming on stream to play for us today.